Hey, 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 good morning, good morning. It's June 19th, so we're celebrating Juneteenth Holiday. First of all, let me pass on my condolences to Willie, baseball greatest player, a legend, Willie Mays, families, and to the country. He's a legend. He passed away yesterday, June 18th, 19th rather. Yeah, 18th, sorry. Yeah, he was a great player. That a young man, well, whatever age these days does make you feel whatever age you are, but it make you feel good. Yeah, Willie May was a great player. Now, today is June 19th, so we're celebrating Juneteenth, Emancipation Day. Now, that's a heavy word, Emancipation Day. Imagine that. So, a lot of things went on in the old slavery days. You just could not escape it. But can you imagine the news on that day in what is it, year 1865? When over 250,000 slaves got the good news that about the uh, abolition of slavery, which took place in Texas, the United States. Can you imagine the joy of all those people? No train, no working in the fields, no whip, no been hanging, no hanging from tree limbs and tree leaves or whatever. Yeah, can you imagine that? So here we are today in the year 2024, and what changed? Well, a lot of our younger generation doesn't know anything about slavery. They don't know anything about slavery, but they can learn it from the history books. The millions of pages that have been written about slavery. It wasn't a good thing. It wasn't a good thing at all, especially for my black skin color people. It wasn't a good thing. But there you go. That's what we are. That's what we have to learn. We have to learn our history. Every nation, every culture, everyone have a right to learn their history, where they're from, what they do, how they survive. Because it's a long history. We take advantage of each other's. You know. So today we celebrate an holiday. It don't feel like an holiday. Emancipation Day. It doesn't feel like that. But we're free. I think we're free in some way. I mean, you've still been called the N-word. If the white folks don't call the N-word, then, the black folks use it as a phrase, to describe us. So, yeah, Juneteenth, you know, 1865 to 2024. 1865 to 2024. That's the history of us. Yeah, so it's a wonderful day today, just like it were then, back in 1864, when they heard the news in Texas of the abolition of slavery. Can you imagine that? It must be a joy. Yeah, we're free, we're free. Can you just imagine that? No, you couldn't marry the white girl. You still couldn't marry the white girl or have a white girl if you're a girlfriend, if you're a black guy. I'm assuming you couldn't. Even though slavery was abolished, you still couldn't have romance with a white woman or anything like that. I would think not. Take a long time before that happened. So Today we're celebrating anyway. We're celebrating the commemoration of it. So happy Juneteenth to everyone. Have a great holiday. Rejoice. Rejoice that we come this far. We're still struggling as a black race, but that will goes on for a long, 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 long time. But today we celebrate the end of slavery, even though I do think slavery is still around. Slavery come in many forms, so you can't just say just because those people come from Africa in those days when they bring them in chains and whipping and die, throw them in the ocean or whatever. But it's a different story. It's the same story but with a different meaning today. So I would encourage the younger generation, read up on your history and don't hate anyone, you know. Let's forgive. Let's forgive, but don't forget, because you can forget. Depends on the circumstances, but you can always forgive, but don't forget. Don't hate anyone. Let's live loving in peace. Try to make each situation a better day, each generation a better generation. But always never forget your history. Your history is the most important thing in your life. So let's celebrate today and give praise and say, thank God we have come this far. We still have a long way to go, but it's love. It is all love. That's my motto. Happy Juneteenth to everyone. 2024. Love you. Storm coming.